The city pulsed with a vibrant energy. Towers of glass and steel scraped the sky. Flying vehicles zipped between them, leaving trails of light. Holographic advertisements flickered on every surface. This was New Shanghai, a metropolis of the future, a beacon of human ingenuity. The relentless pace of life never slowed. Innovation was the lifeblood of this city. And hidden beneath its dazzling exterior, a young scientist toiled away on a project that could reshape the very fabric of reality. Zane's lab was a sanctuary from the city's chaos. Nestled deep underground, it was filled with the hum of complex machinery and the glow of holographic displays. Zane himself was a study in contrasts. His youthful face held an intensity that belied his age. He pored over schematics, his brow furrowed in concentration. Years of dedicated research had led him to this point. He stood on the precipice of achieving the impossible time travel. The heart of his project was the Eternal Gateway, a machine of breathtaking complexity. It shimmered in the center of the lab, a swirling vortex of energy contained within a cage of gleaming metal. The air crackled with anticipation as Zane made his final adjustments. Tonight was the culmination of his life's work. With a deep breath, Zane threw the activation switch. The Eternal Gateway roared to life. Energy surged through the machine, bathing the lab in an eerie light. But something was wrong. The energy fluctuated, the hum of the machine becoming a dissonant groan. Alarms blared as the vortex within the gateway spun out of control, transforming into a blinding white void. Zane watched in horror as the gateway pulsed and expanded, its energy threatening to consume the entire lab. He tried to shut it down, but it was too late. The void reached out, a wave of pure energy washing over him. Then everything went black. Zane awoke to find himself suspended in a sea of swirling colors. Time and space seemed to have lost all meaning. He was adrift in the timeless void, a dimension beyond human comprehension. As fear threatened to overwhelm him, a figure coalesced from the chaos. It was a being of pure energy, its form shifting and changing like a living constellation. "Welcome, Zane," the being boomed, its voice echoing through the void. "I am the guardian of time. Your arrival here was no accident. The Eternal Gateway is damaged, and its malfunction has endangered the delicate balance of time itself." Section 5. The Core of Universes. Zane listened, his initial fear replaced by a sense of awe. The Guardian explained that the only way to repair the gateway and restore balance was to reach the core of universes, a point where all of time and space converged. It was a perilous journey, fraught with dangers beyond imagination, but Zane didn't hesitate. He understood the gravity of the situation. "What do I need to do?" Zane asked, his voice resolute. The Guardian nodded, pleased by Zane's determination. "The journey will test you to your core," it warned. "Be prepared to face your fears and challenge everything you thought you knew about reality." And so Zane's journey began. He traversed the surreal landscapes of the timeless void, guided only by the faint pull of the core of universes. He encountered strange and wonderful beings, some helpful, others hostile. He faced trials that pushed him to his limits, forcing him to use all his intelligence and resourcefulness to survive. However, the greatest danger came from within. Zane soon discovered that the timeless void was a mirror to his soul, reflecting his deepest fears and insecurities. He was hunted by shadowy versions of himself, each one representing a different path not taken, a different choice that could have led him to darkness. Finally, Zane reached the core of universes. It pulsed with an energy that defied description, a blinding light that held the secrets of creation itself. But guarding the core were the most formidable foes yet, twisted, malevolent versions of Zane, consumed by the darkness within the void. They were everything Zane could have become if he had succumbed to his fears and doubts. A fierce battle ensued, a clash of light and darkness that shook the very foundations of the timeless void. Zane fought with the desperation of a man clinging to his last shred of hope. He knew that if he failed here, not only would he be lost, but time itself would unravel. In the end, Zane's courage and his unwavering belief in the good within himself allowed him to prevail. He vanquished his dark reflections, their forms dissolving into motes of light. He then reached out and touched the core of universes. Energy surged through him, healing the rift in time and space. As quickly as it had begun, Zane's journey was over. He found himself back in his lab, the eternal gateway, silent and still. The world around him seemed both familiar and strange. He had no memory of his time in the timeless void, only a vague sense of disorientation and a deep, inexplicable exhaustion. The events he had experienced were gone, wiped clean from his mind, or so it seemed. As Zane began to piece his life back together, he noticed something different. A whisper echoed in the back of his mind, a faint but insistent message from the depths of the timeless void. It urged him to use his knowledge wisely, to always strive for the betterment of humanity, and to never ever underestimate the power of choice. Zane may have forgotten his journey, but the lessons he had learned in the crucible of the timeless void would stay with him always, shaping his every thought and action, guiding him towards a destiny even he could not yet comprehend.